The state Supreme Court race, the focus of tonight's Campaign 2011 update. Two candidates are vying for a spot on the state's high court and debated for the position tonight. News 3's Brad Jameson shows us how the pair squared off.
Recent events at the state capitol have brought added attention to the state Supreme Court race to be decided April 5th. As incumbent Justice David Prosser and challenger Joanne Kloppenburg debated, the question was raised how justices respond to questions of legislative process.
You have to look with clear eyes whether some procedure was violated, whether there's a real emergency, what was done. And I pledge, as I have for the last 12 and a half years as a justice, that I will look at these things impartially.
You need to hear the arguments of the parties, read their briefs, know what the facts are, and only then can you determine what the appropriate standard of review is and how you will decide the issues.
Neither candidate specifically acknowledged the open meetings law case that will soon be considered by the Supreme Court. While their answers mirrored one another on this issue, Prosser and Kloppenburg clashed, each accusing the other of partisan bias.
They are disturbed and alarmed by the statements of my opponent and his campaign and his conduct, which indicate that he does not see himself as an independent and impartial decision maker, but that as a partisan on the court with a partisan approach to the matters that reach the court.
Joanne cannot point to individual decisions where I have been partisan in my decision making or unfair or crazy. What she's trying to do is really to focus all the attention on this theory of hers that cannot be substantiated, to hide her own extreme political and social views.
Prosser says he's running on his record, having served in the Supreme Court for more than a decade, where Kloppenburg says becoming a Supreme Court justice is the fullest way she can participate as a citizen, and says her 22 years at the Department of Justice will serve her well on the bench. Voters will decide in less than 2 weeks. In the News Center, Brad Jameson, WISC News 3.
And the candidates got a little outside the issues when they were each permitted to ask the other a question. Prosser brought up a third-party attack ad against him he feels is untrue. Kloppenburg responded, citing First Amendment rights.
If some third party ran an ad supporting me or attacking you, and it was despicable, and it was a lie, I would stand up and ask that that ad be pulled. And you're not willing to do that, even at the request of the victim in the ad?
Well, there have been third-party ads run attacking me and attacking you. And I stand by the answer I gave before.
Now, the ad in question surrounds a 33-year-old abuse case. The victim in that case has called the ad offensive, inaccurate, and out of context. Again, the general election, April 5th. The next Friday, News 3 and Channel 3000 will host a Madison mayoral debate between incumbent Dave Cheslevich and former Mayor Paul Soglin. You can watch it live Friday, April 1st, 8 p.m. only on WISC TV3, live online, channel3000.com. And as we get closer to next Friday, we'll let you know how you can participate in that debate as well.